welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Pete, and as you can see, I am still in love with this apple orchard. It was so much fun to build. I really love it. But today we're going to move on, and we are going to work on a little research center for blathers. So we're going to start with some terraforming, and then we'll jump right in. So I learned from my mistake last time, and I did not put blathers on the beach because you can't move the tent, and I remembered that. So now we have blathers in an actual area on the island, and we're going to terraform around the tent because I wanted him to have a nice little like gyroid fossil cliff sort of excavation going on. So in order to do that, I needed to have some cliff faces around him. So we are going to build up this area back behind here. We're going to give Blathers a large cliff face for him to, figure out, experiment with, do all of his dig site research into. So that's what this is going to be. And we have quite a bit of terraforming to do today, so I hope you guys enjoy the process. I know I have done a lot of sunken areas on this island, so I do hope you guys enjoy watching those. They are a lot of fun for me to actually, do. But the idea for this one specifically was for Blathers to be doing this excavation as part of his research. So this sunken area is still a natural sunken area, but it also incorporates some more, manufactured elements to it. Because Blathers is, of course, he is doing as a researcher should and is minding the environment, but he is also making sure that he is getting the most out of this excavation as possible. Alright, it is time to lay down some pathing. This is going to be a pretty quick pathing because I'm not sure yet what's going to go in between the orchard and Blathers, so I'm just going to do a quick little pathway in front of Blathers' tent and then up into the excavation center. You can see a natural little fossil that was there. That is where it spawned. But it gave me an idea for later on to include some more fossils in this area. So you'll be able to see me add in a couple of non-natural fossil spawns. But that one right there was actually genuine. And it was pretty lucky because it gave me a good idea. And this pathway up here on the top of the cliff is going to be pretty narrow because it is going to be, I still want to fit in some like forest items up here. And as you can tell, Brofina she loves these cliffs, man. She is always on them. But this area is going to be a little bit more narrow because there's not a lot of room to work with. So we're going to make sure to make the pathway not overcrowded. So in order to do that, we're going to just have a narrow pathway and kind of keep things off of it. Blather's woods are now going to come together. We're going to put in quite a few trees, quite a few bushes, and making sure that this area is also included in that foresty wilderness type of experience. Alright, we'll do a round of flowers, probably pretty light on the flowers this week, just because there is not a lot of space to go around, but I do want that, touch of color and that wildflower feeling to be just as strong here as there are in the other kind of, natural parts of the island. Like I said, we're going to add in a handful of extra fossil drops to let this area be, this is what Blathers is researching, this is where all of those fossils are, so he has, all of this fun stuff that he can do in his excavation. Alright, it is now time to place down all of the expedition resources. So there's going to be, oh wow, that is a loud motorcycle. Goodness gracious. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you were not able to hear that, but if you could, apologies. My neighbors are quite loud this afternoon. But anyway, we're going to place down all of the expedition supplies, so that is barrels, crates, everything like that, that Blathers can use on his, actual day-to-day supplies. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and set up a little office space actually on site. So here we are with a desk, lots of other crates, and a nice little area for Blathers to enjoy while he does his research. With all of the main sort of decor done, we're going to go ahead and add in all of those little touches. So the rocks, the wheat fields, the mush items, a couple of extra drops in terms of books and things like that I think are placed here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do some of that extra background buildup. And then after we are done with that, we are going to do our final pass with all of the drop items, mushrooms, weeds, everything like that at the end. And as I was doing some of the building, I decided I wanted to have another little kind of background seating area for Blathers. So here it is. This is the final product with Blather's research gyroid cliffs. I really like how they turned out. I am super stoked with like all of the different levels to it. It definitely feels like a little bit of an expedition, an outdoor research type of area that really came together. It really came together and I love it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. Bye bye!